The artist's path is the spiritual path. Paul Atreides in Dune caught fractures of a dream of a planet he had never been on before. Something in the spiritual realm was drawing him to Arrakis, where he would soon encounter an initiation beyond his most terrifying and wildest dreams. His life was turned upside down, but it was the path laid before him, and he answered the call. For those creatives who want to make something with real impact, this is your artist's journey. Every time I've set out to make a film, write a script or an album, a song even, I sense hints of the final destination on the edge of my horizon. And I must move forward towards that vision until the reality of it forms step by step. And it gets deeper into the nature of myself, what personal issues are keeping me from walking through this new initiation. The artist delays discovering their identity when they avoid stepping onto their own personal Arrakis. Fear must be overcome. The fear of exposing your soul for the world to see. The fear of failing. The fear of succeeding. The fear of letting go of an old identity. The hero's quest invites the artist into a more expansive development of their inner being. We have an idea and it emerges from our heart and from our psyche. I'll often get a name of a song or sort of an unseen frequency before I even play a note. Or I'll get an emotional or energetic imprint. Sometimes just a visual that instigates my journey towards uncovering what that means, what that project is. And C.S. Lewis did this when he started the Narnia books. He was obsessing about this image of a fawn playing in the snow around a lamppost. And this simple spark led to a beloved series of classic fantasy books. David Lynch did this when he merely just saw this image of a severed ear in a field. And this led his curiosity into creating the visionary film Blue Velvet. So some of the most profound ideas arrive to the artist when we're spiritually open. Joseph Campbell and Carl Jung talk about the images of the collective consciousness. Oftentimes the collective conscious will find its voice through art. So there are universal images and themes that repeat themselves throughout various times and cultures. So we need to be spiritually in tune with this space to create something, a project that can have profound impact through our art, resonate with the heart and spirit. We must let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. And you may be writing a story with your protagonist, but are you also likewise beginning to embark on your own voyage to walk through the tests and the trials of the soul? Not only to create the art, but to embody it as well. And I've seen so many individuals lost in the dream, staring off to the horizon, talking about their amazing ideas, never actually creating the heart that's trapped inside their soul. Why? And it's because the spiritual and personal calling upon them is too much to bear. They want to fantasize about being the hero, but haven't walked the path yet. Too afraid to step forward. So they remain as the villager who stays behind, nothing to lose and nothing to gain. To create your art as an expression of the soul, it demands transformation, or the art will be unearned and fraudulent. These spiritual energies are embedded into every stroke of pen, every hue and note, and it cannot be cheated. It's either authentic or it's not. And this is the invisible language that art speaks into our soul. So if you've been holding back on releasing your album, writing your book, shooting your film, having an art show, playing a live show, ask yourself if you're willing to walk the path of your protagonist. Will you answer the call into your own initiation? Because you may become more than imagination. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me. and through me. And when it is gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. For the fear is gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.